Hello and welcome to Season 12 of Rocket League. How exciting. Hopefully you're not losing all your MMR in Ranked. Today I'm going to be going over a game that me and my brother played here. It's in our Champ 3 lobby right before the reset. And there's just a lot of good points I think that can be made with this video. So we're going to watch it, go over some of the things that happened, and yeah, hopefully we all learned something. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and let's jump right into the replay. So, me and Tommy in the green here, going against Pickled Yam and WoW Reacts only. Game starts off fairly hot here. Starting off with good pressure. Taking a shot early, always nice. Champ 3-2s is very fast, very slick movement. If you're lower ranked, some of this may seem like super fast, super crazy, or maybe it seems slow and you're wondering why you're not this ranked, but there's a lot of things here that are very subtle that happen that I feel like a lot of low ranked players can really learn from. So far very normal, nothing crazy going on in these first minute here. rlcs kind of throws away possession, and this is something that I feel like a lot of lower ranked players will not do. I have an opportunity here, and I play the ball off fairly softly off the wall. It could have been a little bit more softly where I could have got to it faster, but you see WoW Reacts trying to cut off me here, because they put it towards the net, right? Or the wall here. They're already up the wall. If I just played it out, now they're basically out of the play, and I should have had more of a free shot on net here, because Pickled Yam is sitting so far back. Like, Pickled Yam is all the way back, and then turns back towards their net. So if we look at Pickled Yam's perspective here, it's just me and them. So normally at this rank, you don't have that much time. That's why obviously I threw away possession very quickly, because I thought they were going to challenge. But that's something you're going to see from the, I guess, what color is that? Is that like a blue, like really light blue team? Either way, you're going to see that a lot from this team. They give you space, and if they give you space, you have to find ways to punish it. But they did a great job, I think, of giving space but not succumbing to pressure. A little bit of a misplay here. Should have put that more off the back wall. Would have been a better spot for it. Good 50. This is a very dangerous challenge here, just because I am the last man back. My brother is now in the opponent corner, essentially. So going for this, if I don't get this ball to be hit out as far as it did, WoW is just going to have a really easy shot. So Tommy recovered really nicely too, so that helped make that challenge more justifiable. Bit of a misplay off the side wall. Nothing big here. Almost a goal for the opponents, but totally okay. Everything's been solid. The control, the intention with all these shots and hits have been very nice. So like here, a lot of plats and below, I would say, I'll give diamonds the benefit of the doubt, but plats and below are going to play this ball basically right to where WoW Reacts only is. So if we look at where WoW Reacts is, normally you're going to be playing that ball basically, right here. You know, right here is where I would say most players put that ball. But when you get to these higher ranks, you gotta understand that you have to play those balls in a position where your opponents don't have an easy follow-up. Again, I'm doing a good case of this. This one was more to the middle, but we can see WoW is actively retreating. And we also have my brother here in support. He is boosting towards the net, towards that way. So, beat Pickled Yam. WoW is flipping out of the play. So definitely an okay place to put it, because now Tom has a very fast counterattack. Whereas if I would have put it in the corner in this case, you lose that counterattack. You're going to have to take time to get it out of the corner. WoW probably turns back around and actually challenge you in the midfield. But now, Tommy can do an early flick, and we have attacking chances here. And then just a banger of a shot, honestly. Like, let's kind of analyze how this went. Tommy has a nice high flick, and twos is totally fine. I would say if you can make your opponents make a play off their back wall or make a play on defense, that means they're wasting boost and they're also kind of succumbing to pressure. They have to do something. So WoW React puts this really hard towards the corner-ish, but it didn't quite hit the corner, actually hit the sidewall and came straight out. Now WoW tries the demo, misses, and Yam is kind of in a bad spot. They're in the corner. They had just turned all the way around here. Right here, Yam is trying to turn up in the corner where I'm already boosting, have a great read on this ball. I'm going to get here a million times faster. And as they kind of came to the ball and came back to the net, they just are not going to have enough time to come and actually save the shot and actually own goal. It's there. So you got to be careful. That's an example of when you're saving it on defense, putting it to a spot that your opponents can't have an easy follow-up. That was a very easy follow-up because it was off the sidewall. But WoW also made the mistake of not following up on it themselves. They let the ball just kind of bounce to the middle. And if you're letting the ball come off the sidewall to the middle of the field and you think your opponents aren't going to take like a banger of a shot, you're crazy. I don't know what the hell I did there, to be honest. I don't know. Let's just look at this. Let's make fun of myself for a little bit. I think I tried to bump Yam, and then ended up I just had a free goal if I would have just went for the ball. Wild, right? Very wild. A little bit of a whiff from Tommy, but that's fine because I'm back. Good plays here from I'm going to say blue team. I don't even know what color that is. That's bothering me. I can't think of a good color for that. Yeah, great pressure here. They're reading everything coming off. We're not able to do anything. I tried to put this in a good spot and ended up that was a terrible place to put that ball. It would have been much, much more effective, I think, to try and put it to the corner to the left. But I tried to play it softly and try to take another touch. Didn't work out. So just because I preach it doesn't mean I always follow it. Now, they're going to score off this, and this is because of my poor positioning on defense. All right. Now let's look at this. I just bumped Yam, so I'm a little out of net. But even though I have 10 boost, I have to recognize that yes, Tommy may not have a great dribble there, but I also need to be able to protect the worst case scenario, and I am not able to protect worst case scenario. I am in the best case scenario positioning here. Best case scenario here is Tommy flicks it directly past WoW and we have a counterattack. Worst case scenario is he gets dunked and we get scored on. So you want to be able to make a play on either of those scenarios, and I was only able to play off one of those. So decent kickoff. Let Tommy go, try to cook. He almost scores, honestly, which is really crazy. Just great pressure so far. Trying to take my time because, you know, the WoW in the corner, he's just not going for the ball, and I have 100 boost. I'm going to try and quickly make a play towards the net. Unfortunately got bumped, but you got to recognize that in the game, the moments when you can slow down and try to control the ball. Here's another moment. Pickled Yam. Let's look at their point of view here. They have a lot of time. I'm realistically not in this play at all. They should probably be hitting their brakes when they hit that ball so that it comes out soft, even more softly than what it did, because I never committed fully to the wall. Now, here I come, full head of steam, at this ball that you just put out easily in the middle for me, and end up having a kind of a nasty goal. I want to watch WoW's reaction to this. But yeah, you put it out to the middle, here I come, you're not going to get there in time, and then top bins, you're never going to be able to really save that with how fast I was going. Also, I want to point out another thing I did here. A lot of players are very obsessed with jumping and flipping and having to hit every ball like that. And here's a great example of Yam did do a good job of kind of getting to this ball quickly. So just a double, I don't even think I double jumped. I think I single jumped at this. Let's see. Yeah, I single jumped at that. You don't have to jump and flip and everything. I think if I would have flipped, I actually would have gone to this ball slower. And that goal had never happened, had been like a 50. Or I would have got dunked because my nose would be tipping down as I flip. So, another thing with you know, single jumping or double jumping into challenges is you actually will land faster, because if you double jump, I think if it's you double jump or single jump, I can't remember which. By the way, great defense here with Tommy. Let's talk about this quick. Let it play off the post. I mean, you're screwed anyways if it goes in, but just being patient on that goal line is great. But no, I think if you single jump or double jump, I think it's single jump. If you single jump, you'll actually reach the ground faster than if you were to flip. So, you know, in challenges, if you could single jump and then hit the ground faster, you're going to have a better chance of following up any shots. Alright, now let's see what WoW does here. Goes for an air dribble. In this case, I feel like I'm first man, so I jump and have like kind of an awkward aerial, but when I started this aerial, I had 88 boost, right? And I only used about 32 boost to go for that, and then I pick up 2 pennies, I'm basically back where I was. So being boost efficient is super, super crucial in like these higher ranks. You can't just run around, use all your boost, and then go get big boost pads. You're never going to be in the play, or give too much space to your opponents. So here's me giving too much space. Thankfully, I was able to get a kind of last second save there. So let's see, good plays here. Just solid defense all around right now. This game has a big, big overtime coming. Good save from Tommy. Our defensive rotation is very good. Lots of back post rotation. Trying to be available for the next hits. Very, very risky play there for me. And then I recover poorly, but this is risky because you're up 1 goal with under 30 seconds left. If you're not 100% certain you're going to be able to score it, maybe backing off would be a better option, so you can just win outright, versus now it's a 2v1. I also recovered poorly. Now it's definitely a 2v1. And they just have intense pressure here. Tommy and I double commit. Neither of us touch the ball, and it's an easy goal. So all that came from was a poor shot choice for me, or shot attempt choice for me. Maybe if I would have rotated back, we could have kept pressure, and then this never would have happened. So kind of uneventful here at the end. We go right into overtime, and then we have like a solid another 3 minutes of this game. That's all overtime. So you guys are getting your money's worth with this game. Go for a little doomsy, doesn't work out. Thankfully, nothing comes of it. But look at this right here. Tommy just instantly takes control. Not going to play it away. Going to get a 50 at least for his trouble. Play it over here. Get bumped, unfortunately. Terrible recovery. Honestly, terrible recovery. I try to intercept it. Does not work out. And then just a little bit of sloppy defense. But like, you got to understand, once you get into overtime, any goal is a loss. So double committing, but making sure that you save the ball may be okay, as long as you don't immediately have a goal come after it, you know? So you gotta trust your teammate, but you also gotta recognize the situation, you know? Any goal you lose, so better to jump than to not jump at something. More control. At least try to get a 50-50. I think that's a big thing that happened this game. And it's something we start to see kind of go away here in overtime that I noticed when I first watched it. In the beginning parts of this game, we were very much controlling the ball, dribbling when we had space, but now as we get later and later into the game and get more nervous, dribbles don't come, you know, free. They have inherent risk, especially if you don't dribble properly. By the way, love how I shoot it on my own net. Wonderful. No, don't do this, guys, especially in overtime. Don't shoot on your own net. What are we doing? And then I'm flailing around on the back wall. But Tommy has good control here. But you'll see as soon as things get squirrely, trying to get rid of the control. Trying to punt it away. I'll have a shot attempt here that just kind of messed up the 50 there. Honestly, there's nothing more I'm going to say about that. I just messed up the 50. Good challenges, good challenges. Tommy's going up. Have a decent opportunity here. Plays it a little far. Dangerous ball. Not a great shot, though. And then I go for a really silly demo. Like, there's no point in going for that. Get a good demo on the back end, but it's not going to really lead to anything. Try to play it to the side. And good control, good dribble. Misplay on the corner. That's unfortunate. Those corners are hard. You gotta really practice those if you want to actually make plays on those. Now this was a more controlled shot. This shot attempt was different than the one we had previously, because Tommy played it, and we can see he is recovered very, very effectively. And both blue players are kind of in a bad spot. They had a double commit to go for this, so you even pushing the issue is even more important, making them really, really double commit there, and then we can keep the pressure on. Silly shot attempt. I hesitated. There's no reason to go for this, and then we get a handout. 100% should have lost this game, guys. 100%. That is the openest goal you can get. There's nobody around you. You don't need to even go supersonic. Yam's going supersonic right now. Don't even need to do that. Don't even need to flip into that ball. Touch it with any piece of your car, and that's just going to go in there. But rushed it. Didn't realize how much time they had, and kind of unfortunate for them. See, again, threw away possession here just because the nerves are starting to get to you, especially like in that situation. We should have lost, you know. So good shot attempt here, and then clutch bump by accident, I may say, but just enough to disrupt the defense here. Yam tries to beat Tommy. Tommy gets there too fast. If I didn't bump react here, definitely would have been there in time. And that's the way she goes. The big things that happened in this game where you can see how important control is, but you also can't like give up on it if it doesn't work. This team did a great job of counteracting our control, even though they did play back slightly on a lot of plays and gave us the opportunity to control, but Tommy and I did not capitalize on any of the control we had. It was off clears and misplays by their opponents that gave us most of our goals. So you kind of can see throughout the game how that deteriorates as you get more nervous, and how clearing the ball can just become easier, or how you default to that, and how you need to, I would say Tommy and I need to practice more of controlling the ball under pressure. So also you can see in this game how important it is to slow down, understand what the situation is, and, you know, just have good teamwork. Tommy and I feel like we were playing off each other well. Our rotation was slick. Even the opponents had great rotations, but had misplays where they'd play it off the sidewall and then no one goes for it, and then that's a free shot, you know? So I'm sure every rank sees that stuff. It's just whether your opponents capitalize on it or not. But now I'm going to stop rambling about random stuff here about the game. If you would like your replay analyzed, you should join my Discord. It's in the description below. Send your replay in the coaching section. And yeah, just say what's up. I really appreciate you all watching the video all the way here. And yeah, I hope you don't lose all your MMR, because in my Discord, people have been saying they've lose all their MMR. So what a wonderful season we're having already. Love it. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.